DanganRonpa.
Welcome to another DanganRonpa anime review. I am your host, Bowen here as always bringing you the latest DanganRonpa content. So, episode 2 of DanganRonpa 3 Future just released today and oh boy, it sure was something. I am still feeling really bad after watching it. The episode really did hit me hard. So why don't we get right into it? As always, I will try not to get too much into the plot. The episode begins where the last one ended, with Chisa Yukisome dead. Finally, in this episode, Monokuma tells us what are the rules of this killing game. They are as follows. The game is named Monokuma Hunter. Rule 1, the time limit. When the timer in your bracelet runs out, you will be put to sleep. Sounds familiar to anyone? Snell? Rule 2, the attacker. The traitor will wake up and they have to kill someone while they are sleeping. The traitor also has a time limit, so she must kill before it runs out. It can only be one person per kill. If the traitor is found out and nobody dies after they go to sleep, then the survivors win the game. As you can see, there is no trial, and definitely there is a traitor. The question is, who? This is a very interesting game as every time they go to sleep, someone will die. But it does not end here as each bracelet has a rule you cannot break. For example, Naegi is unable to run, he can only walk. If the person breaks the rule, they die by a poison injection from the bracelet. So this brings yet another level of difficulty to the game. Not only that, but the whole game is being broadcast around the planet, so I guess to create despair. Now, in this episode, Usami finally appears. She is on Miyaja's computer share team. It seems she uses her to talk to people. So in a way, she is Usami, and probably the one that added her to the New World program. But she does not stay Usami for too long as Monokuma hacks Miyaja and changes Usami to Monomi in a very funny scene. Before I move to the spoilers, I was disappointed that they did not check Chisa's body to see how she dies. I hope we get investigation scenes in future episodes. Now, after this part, I will be getting into spoilers, as we lost two people in this episode. The first one being Bandai. He dies due to poison, because his bracelet rule was broken. This rule was that he could not witness violence, and that was broken the moment Yuzo kicked Ryota in the gut. So yeah, he's gone, and I must say, I really did not expect him to die. It really did come out of nowhere and shows how messed up the rules are. Munakata moves into action. The main thing is to get rid of the despair that had infiltrated their group. So he decides that people should vote on who could the traitor be. And most people vote for Naegi. After all, he was in contact with the ultimate despairs. In a funny bit, Koichi actually votes for Miyaja, and I already hate this guy just for that. So Yuzo moves into action by trying to kill Naegi, but he is saved by the Great Gosu. While this is happening, Kigiri creates a distraction and Asahina takes Naegi out of the room. But Naegi is walking slow because, as you know, due to the rule, he cannot run, so in another funny scene, Aoi actually picks him up and keeps running. It's funny because she says it should be the other way around. Munakata gets to them, but don't worry as the Great Gosu appears again to save them. He asks something very interesting to Munakata. Where is the hope in killing people? Anyway, they are also joined by Miyaja that tells Aoi to use a fire extinguisher to create a distraction, but it's broken, so she just throws it at Munakata and does nothing. But it's okay, Great Gosu opens a hole in the floor and they get away. Miyaja also wants to go with them. She does not want to be alone, it seems. You know, Miyaja is turning out to be pretty cool. I'm really falling for her. Now we get to the hardest thing for me in this episode. Because Asahina Aoi dies. She is the third victim in this killing game. After having a talk with Naegi and how scared she was, Naegi tries to calm her by telling her he is the ultimate lucky student and nothing bad will happen to her. But it's all for nothing, as the timer runs out and they fall to sleep. Naegi wakes up to Asahina's stab in the chest and we get some shaky cam. This scene really got to me. I really like Asahina, so seeing her die like this, it feels so wrong. I wanted them to develop her character more. I just don't know what to say. Just that life is truly unfair. There was no way for her to die. Curse you, Kodaka. Curse you to hell. Now, the big question is, who did it? Who is the traitor? Especially how did they kill Aoi? After all, it was a closed room. So could it be that it was either Miyaja, Reigosu, or even Naegi? But you won't be asking, but Bowen, you creep that can barely speak English? How can you think Naegi could do this? Well, hear me out. What if in Danganronpa 2 Junko actually did something to him? What if she did in fact upload herself into him? So every time he goes to sleep, she takes over his body and kills people. It's just a hypothesis of mine. I mean, look at the opening image here and think about it. Another interesting thing in the episode was a scene with Kyoko. It seems she figured something out, so I'm looking forward to know what it is. Some people are saying that her bracelet rule could be not to tell who the traitor is. That would be a way to nerf her talent. So now, for the score of this episode, I will be giving Danganronpa 3 Future Episode 2 a 5 out of 5. What the fuck, Kodaka, you monster. Even with the death of Asahina, I won't lower the score. I mean, I am still interested. I want to see more. So, did you guys watch the episode? If so, tell me in the comments below. And remember to leave a like, it really helps. This is Bowen, see you guys next time. Bye.